Welcome to the Come On Show live on MP4 from Regal Nissan in Roswell, Georgia, just off Holcomb Bridge Road.
Yeah, come on.
I have to tell a quick story about where we are, because I grew up out here.
This is Jeff's stomping grounds. Now, keep in mind, we're both Georgians. I was born downtown at Georgia Baptist and lived in West End, Atlanta until I was 5, then moving to College Park, which is where Southside comes from. But you were born in Athens.
I was born in Athens, but I primarily grew up in Dunwoody, Roswell, North Springs, right around here. And I know this dealership's been here since 1980.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been here since, I've been familiar with the area. And right behind us, there's a big hotel. Yeah. And I believe it's the DoubleTree now.
DoubleTree,
That's where you were last night.
Yeah, I was there last night, yep.
Okay.
Not spending the night with somebody. I was there for a meeting, and I was a speaker.
Well, you were you were learning about, getting some more presence in social media for our show.
Exactly, and we were helping other people do that.
So, anyway, around the same time, that hotel was new when the dealership first opened. And it was originally, I think, a Holiday Inn. And there was nothing really much else around it. So when you drove by on 400, it was like a big hotel building with a lot of woods around it.
Yeah.
So when I was real little, I go to my mom, we drive by, and I said, Mom, there's going to be a lot of murders in that building. And she's like, why would you say that? I don't know. I just get the feeling there's going to be a lot of murders up there.
Oh, you're one of those creepy kids.
Well, here's what happened. Now looking back, I know why I said that.
Why?
I think I must have just watched the movie The Shining.
Yes.
And that hotel reminded me of the hotel in The Shining because it was kind of in the middle of nowhere. And that's how it looked back in the early 80s.
And now it's changed. Look at Holcomb Bridge Road now.
Yeah, now the whole place is built up. But Regal Nissan is still here after, 45 years?
God, yeah. 46, and it's the family that's owned it. It's the Scott family, and I'm going to put up some pictures just on my socials if you follow me at Southside Steve Rickman or Southside Steve. But you see the father. Now, working here right now, and I just talked to both of them, is Bo Scott and Holden Scott, father and son, and they've been running it since their father passed, and I guess he passed in 2014. And and they were all three Marines, but it's a family-run dealership. Mm-hmm. And I love it. It's been here forever. I lived off Holcomb Bridge in 1987 and 88. So I used to exit this, and living on the north side, this is where I came, but it's extremely convenient. Wouldn't you think, for somebody driving a Nissan or an Infiniti, just to come up, even if your job's off 285, if you come up 400, because you only service your car, quarterly, if that. But if you drive a Nissan or Infiniti, this is where you need to come.
Yeah, I had a Nissan, came here a lot back, 20 years ago before my 240SX got stolen. But I would come here, and I lived in Sandy Springs, and yeah, it's right off the highway, off 400.
They also did the work on my 280Z. I had an 83 red 280Z, and I had a 240SX. Mm-hmm. Oh, I missed my 240SX.
I know. I would still have it. I would have kept that car this whole time. I got it stolen in 2009.
It was a great car.
I would still be driving it, and I'd be getting it serviced here every time it needed it. But it wasn't meant to be. Some drifters stole it. Literally drifters.
That's because they used it
to
for drifting.
Whatever the hell that is.
I like it when we get literal and we're funny and we're dry. We were all things that. You can hear the doors going up and down. We are operating right now, and on the show, for sports, we always have Skipper. Tuesdays and Thursdays, if you're a regular Come On Show viewer or listener, we like the view, don't we? YouTube's really where we want you to watch it. It helps us there.
Yeah, I mean, I think
we have more numbers, though, on Spotify and Apple.
There's people listening in their cars.
Yeah, but we're looking for the YouTube numbers just because that's the only way we get really some good extra cash, right? We need 10,000 followers.
Yes.
Damn. We got a little bit of work to do. We're sitting at 2,000, but we have a lot more followers on Apple and Spotify, and we appreciate you listening while you're driving. But if you've ever got time, that's why we try to do this show in 30 minutes or less. It's live radio. It's Atlanta radio. A 4-hour show has a lot of music and commercials in it and a lot of promos. We take all that crap out.
Yeah.
We do, and we do play a song at the end of the show, and right now we're doing Blues Week, and we'll figure out what that blues song is. You're going to need to think about that while you're helping me off camera.
Yeah, Mike couldn't make it, so I'll have to step behind the camera once we bring Skipper on.
Yeah, and Jeff will be doing the camera because Mike couldn't make it, our producer, but we are set, and right now we are carless, which is perfect. I called ahead, found out the time. We're going to have some cars coming through. Both of our cars are in service right now.
Mm-hmm. Even my Toyota
They're
don't just
doing as
service
Toyota.
Nissan. Yeah.
And what are you getting done on the Toyota?
I'm getting my alignment and balancing my tires because apparently I have to do it every 10,000 miles because they're differentials. So they can't rotate the tires.
No.
So I got to keep that alignment 100%. Otherwise, the tires wear out in 6 months.
And they go bald. And right now I'm here in Amanda's Armada, and we're putting new tires on the Armada and getting it. We did that actually yesterday. Today she's getting front end alignment. And then I'll be in here Thursday or Friday with my truck. My tires are in parts right behind us right now. And I just want to give a big shout out to Southern Tire Mart down on the south side, just south of the Forest Park exit, right around the Riverdale. And if you're old school, you remember J.C. Penney's on the south side.
Oh, the catalog distribution center.
Yes,
yeah,
right there.
See, when I was a kid, I used to think
Awesome.
that's where they distributed just the catalogs.
No.
Remember they used to make out the thick catalogs?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that it was like a mail order thing. I thought that was literally the catalog. They just distributed the actual catalogs.
That's all they did there.
That's all they did there. That's what I thought when I was a kid.
You can buy clothes.
I thought that's all they did, and I thought there was going to be murders at the Holiday Inn behind us.
Yeah, Jeff thought a lot of weird things. I thought that if you drank Sprite, you'd grow hair under your feet. Grandmother told me that.
See, that's a weird one.
That's a weird one. My grandmother was different. But that is where Southern Tire Mart is located. And they, the guy that helped me, he puts the tires on all the Delta equipment, not the planes, but everything else. And he gave me a really good deal. And I brought my tires here. You can do the same. Regal Service will work with you. And right now we're going to bring in the man, and he's going to do sports, Jeff.
Yes.
Because that's what he does. Welcome to the Yet Come On show, brought to you sports-wise by Regal Nissan, where we are right now. It is Skipper. Welcome, Skipper. And Skipper, you've come into the studio. Most of the time you're on the phone.
Right.
Although our studio is only about a 10-minute ride from here. Our studio's in Alpharetta, just at the Roswell line, where we're in the Exit Wealth Studios and Exit Stage Left advisors. One builds wealth, one actually helps you sell your business or maybe buy a business or get influence if you need to raise money for a business or you've got an idea. They handle all things small business, which is what we're all about. Now, this business is not small, and it's been here since 1980. How long have you worked here at Regal Nissan?
I started working here in 2013, so
2000
coming on 13 years.
13 years, that's a good run. Yeah, get ready. I did 14 years at Rock 100.5, and then I got fired because they flipped the station. So,
Well, I work for the Scott family. They take good care of me, so
And-
I don't expect that to happen anytime soon.
yep, and the Scotts are here. Did you ever meet Mr. Scott, this senior?
I did not get to meet him because he'd already retired when I started working here, so I sadly actually never got to meet him.
What was his name?
Charlie.
Charlie Scott. Bo Scott is here, and we don't get into it much, but there's an Ineos lot on this lot. And Jeff was talking about how big it is. Well, they cleared land. So not only do you have Regal Nissan that has been here since 1980, but Bo Scott is helping with Ineos, which is an SUV you can check on. And Holden Scott is now running the dealership.
Yep.
And you've been the service manager. Anything we need to know about your management team? I see the doors opening. How many managers do you have? This place is like, if you come in here, you're going to get service quick.
Yeah, so we have 8 advisors, 12 technicians, 10 express techs, 4 valets. So we got a pretty big team here that we run and get your cars in and out as quick as we can.
I like the valets. They talk to me. They come in, they put the paper down, they vacuum out your car and all that. You've got all this high-tech stuff. So when I ride in here, anybody, instantly you've scanned their tag. Not for criminal issues, right?
No. So that scans it. It's going to read your tread depth on your tires.
It checks my tread.
By your tag, that's how we get who the owner of the vehicle is. So then we can actually send you a text through our system.
Because I get
hey,
a text when I pull in. And the next thing, my tech is Miguel, which we're going to talk to in a second. Next thing I know, Miguel's walking out to me.
Yeah. Amazing. They get all that information. You get that information so you see, hey, we're being as transparent as possible with customers. We like to share that. We like to give you pictures, videos of your vehicle as we're working on it so that we have that
Yeah,
transparency
in the
with our
service
customers.
room, you have cameras up where you can see most of the vehicles, your vehicle being worked on.
Yes, sir.
Or y'all watch way too much. What's the channel in there? I'm not a
Oh,
fan.
HGTV. It's a very neutral TV show.
HGT. I'm like, what the hell? I'm watching people build homes and stuff. I'm
Don't
like,
you want to build a house?
Maybe, I don't know, but I'm like, can we change the channel? But the restrooms are there. Everything is super, super clean. But this is what we're billing. Service. This is your service manager. What do they need to do if they're a fan of our show and walk in and ask you?
Hey, if you come into Regal Nissan, you're a fan of Southside Steve and the Yeah Come On show, just come on in and say, hey, Southside sent me for the Yeah Come On deal.
You want the Yeah Come On deal. Instant discount. Not kidding you. So now that Skipper's done all things service, let's talk all things sports. So now it's Skipper with Yeah Come On Sports, brought to you by Regal Nissan, live at Regal Nissan.
Yeah, so right now, it's time for football, right?
Dude, I cannot wait. I'm telling you, man. Jeff, who's behind the camera right now, we're not fans of the NBA. I haven't been since Jordan.
I try to get you into it. I'm trying
You're
to.
Trying.
It's a little harder for
me.
you.
I do splashes of hockey. I really enjoyed the World Cup.
World Cup was great.
Baseball's great, but I don't like baseball until we get close to the end. But I love every NFL football game I can get my hands on.
So it's training camp time.
Yep.
So Falcons just reported for training camp, but we got some bad news.
What?
So, we got Michael Penix recovering from the ACL. He has not been cleared yet because that's his third ACL tear in his career. So we'll see how that comes.
And it's the same damn ACL.
Well, one on one, two on another.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
What?
So,
what the hell causes? My brother's had 2 operations playing soccer. I never had it, but is it just from the movement, or is he not
think
stretching?
about that torque you put on your knee.
All
It's
right.
torque.
Can we do less torque?
That's what these athletes do, though. That's how they make their money.
It's not the turf, is it? I know you're a big sports guy.
Arthur Blank makes sure that field is good. Come on,
that
Arthur
field's
Blank.
excellent.
Yeah, it's not the field.
Are we better off old school Fulton County Stadium grass
No,
and dirt?
I think especially like Mercedes-Benz, Arthur Blank spends the money. That's a great place to play.
So, yeah, because
this isn't MetLife Stadium.
Okay, gotcha. I know there are bad fields where you can hurt yourself. So now Penix is back, but he's not cleared.
He's not cleared. He's doing some 7-on-7 passing, but not cleared for contact or anything. So
who are we looking at?
Well, Tua, we signed him in the offseason. Everybody knows Tua, Bama quarterback, right?
I love Tua.
But what's his
Miami.
problem? What's his problem? He's injury prone. And guess what? He's got a back injury.
No. Oh, really?
Yeah. Can you believe that? You get an injury-prone quarterback, and then he's hurt. What do you expect?
I don't know.
It kind of sucks.
It sucks big time. So Tua is now who's third string?
So third string, Trevor Siemian, we just cut him because he had a bad ankle.
Who do we know can throw a ball? Jeff, you're off camera. Can you throw a ball? You're still no. I need somebody. I would be great for 10 and 15-yard passes. After that, I'm useless.
So we actually signed Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush. Who the hell is Cooper Rush?
He played for the Dallas Cowboys. He played when Dak got hurt.
Okay.
So he's and I think he was on the Ravens last year. So yeah,
we've got great receivers. How are we going to get the ball to them?
Well, that's the question. Right now, if I'm Matt Ryan and the front office, I'm talking around the league trying to see what I can get because you need some depth. Because with those injuries, you got Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts.
They're all ready.
You drafted the kid from Georgia, Zachariah Branch. You have weapons, so you need someone to get the ball there. Like, you don't need a superstar. We're not looking for Tom Brady, but we need a game manager, get the ball out there, let them make the plays.
What about Deion's son? Is he available? That guy can throw, right?
Call Cleveland. Maybe they will
Maybe
give him
Cleveland will give us him. We got to find a quarterback. Aaron Rodgers, his wife said he's only allowed one more season and then it's deuces.
Yeah,
her phrase.
Happy wife, happy life, right?
Right. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I have a happy life. No, but that being said, that's a guy. If you find a guy that's in his last season or two that can give influence and can get it done.
Yeah.
We need somebody that can throw to these people.
Matt Ryan may have to come down there and play.
He might. Well, I got to tell you, you never know what's going to happen, and that is sports with Skipper. Skipper, again, is the service manager right here at Regal Nissan. Again, off the interstate, I want to make sure everybody knows if you're driving a Nissan or an Infiniti, come here for service regardless of where you bought it. Get the best deal. Get the Yeah Come On deal. Thanks, Skipper.
Thank you, Steve. You take care, buddy.
All right, cheers, baby. So Skipper's out and Miguel is in. And Miguel, well, he can get a little nasty with me, especially when I do post and don't put his name up. How do we follow you on social media?
I am not on social media, unfortunately.
Then why am I mentioning you?
But a shout out would be appreciated after all the hard work I do. And I would like to point out that he keeps calling me a service tech, but I am a service advisor. Sir.
He's a service advisor.
It's okay.
Well, guess what? I'm a radio technician.
I know you only have your grade 10, and it's okay. We'll keep it going here. But
this is the sense of humor I want. Miguel has been with me for 5 years. Now, Skipper is the service manager. You can ask him for the Yeah Come On deal. I say when you pull in, you ask for Miguel. That's from the heart, because he's been taking care of my wife's Armada and my Titan XD. I'll make sure I get the XD in there. That's a damn diesel.
Well, you probably paid a little extra for those 2 little letters.
I did, and guess what? She's got a 6-foot bed, not a 4-foot. That's a man truck. I got a man truck. I have a baby truck. But just saying for you, quickly, and honestly, because that's all we want to do. The only reason I'm here is because I do 100% think this is the best dealership, fairest dealership, and service department is rock star. And I've been with Regal a while. You've worked around. What are the things you'd like to say about service here versus other places, or your experience here?
Well, I've been in the industry for 14 years, both as a technician and as a service advisor.
He's a service advisor now, though.
Yeah, no longer a technician.
Don't call him a
can't do it
technician.
anymore. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
But I love Regal because it's very family-centric over here. Obviously, the Scotts have owned the dealership the whole time. They've never sold it. They could have probably numerous times.
Oh my God, they could sell.
They probably could have
just
They could have probably torn down the building and made a hefty profit off of the land. But they've chosen to stay here and take care of the community, which I love. They've always looked at trying to take care of everybody in the community. We try to help anybody that comes in through the door, whether it's a Nissan or not. If they're in need of help, we're here to help. But they treat everyone like family here. I don't know of any other place where I can walk into the CEO's office or the general manager's office and sit down and have a heart-to-heart or bring any type of complaint or ideas and actually be heard,
Yeah.
And then it's also nice to see, that they take care of their people, because you always hear those success stories. They sound few and far between, but when you have someone that's worked his way up from being a valet all the way up to service manager and probably beyond at this point, it's nice to see that there's going to be opportunities to try to elevate yourself.
Yeah, you want to know you're not stuck and you can elevate. And I look at all the degrees that are on the back. I took a picture of it, and you see all the people here that are master technicians in the year and how long they've been at the dealership, since 2001, since 1994, 2011. You've been here. You only left for... He went through a phase where he was experimental.
It was a sabbatical.
It was a sabbatical.
Yep.
And basically, he's like, look, I've been with women my whole life. I'm going to try dudes.
Well, you just kept coming on to me so many times.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do, so I had to go find myself. But, they say not all those who wander are lost.
No, actually, he decided to be a golf pro. He's that good at golf. And he said, maybe I can make it. Yeah. But no, you left for you do play a good game of golf, and you're about to play in John Smoltz tournament.
That's right.
For Regal Nissan.
I mean, I got the build of a good pitcher. If they like what they see out there, I could end up with the Braves. They're going to have to offer me more money than Regal, because Regal just pays so well. So
boom.
I'm going to really have to think on that one.
Well, stay with us, but this is my service tech and has been. And the cool thing is you build a relationship. He doesn't want me to say this, but I can call his cell. I can tell him I'm coming. I can tell him my situation. He doesn't, he will work with you. He's easy to win over, but this is the guy you want fighting for your vehicle, meaning this is what you need to do. This is what you should do. This is what we need to do in the future. And they lay it out to tell you the path of what you need to do. In other words, when you come in and you give them your car, you're here for one thing. And then they come in, other dealerships, and they try to upsell you. They're going to tell you exactly where you are, and we pace it out. I've got 3 things I need to do on my vehicle that I haven't done because you said I've got time and I didn't have to spend the money.
That's right, yeah. I want people to feel like they're being treated by a family member when they come in here. I want people, how they treat my family if they go elsewhere, to be treated like here. So I will advise you to my best of ability. If you tell me you want to do everything, then I'll let you know what everything is. If you tell me you just want to take care of the major stuff, or you just coming in and you want to see what it's looking like, but you can only, do 1 or 2 things, I'll advise you to the best of my ability. And, make sure that you leave here.
Tell them the come on deal, too.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, the come on deal.
Say come on to him for sure. It's my tech. Well, thank you so much.
Yes,
this
sir.
is Miguel. Ask for Miguel when you get to
That's
Regal
right.
Nissan, or ask for an extension if you call from the website for service.
2257.
Yeah, what is it?
2257.
2257. If anybody
right.
remembers that, I'll give you a come on hat.
Yeah.
But we got to say it.
Yeah, come on.
All right, next up, thank you so much. I've got Ron coming in. Ron's been in hair and makeup in the green room, and you're looking fantastic. Look at that skin, good looking, full head of hair. Not everybody has that. You're a beautiful man. Not that you're old, because you're not.
I am.
Me and you both. But now you have been all things Regal. You've been the general manager. You've done finance. You've worked every position, and you've been at this dealership for how long?
In September.
You got to get on that mic. You got to talk to it, Ron.
In September, 40 years.
In September, 40 years at this dealership. Are you the longest lasting employee?
I believe I am.
Outside the Scott family. Do you get invited?
Even longer than them.
I'm about to say, yeah, the Scott Jr. or whoever. No, Holden. Yeah, you've probably been here longer than Holden, who's running.
Yeah, and Bo was in the Marine Corps when I started here.
Good Lord. And now, Bo was a Marine who's running it now, so he was in the Marine Corps. Holden was a Marine.
Mm-hmm.
What about Mr. Scott?
Yes.
He was a Marine also.
Yes.
3 Marines.
Yep.
3 literally generations of the Scott family, same property since 1980. And ask for Ron. Now, you have a very good job right now because times are tough.
That's
People
right.
go through dings. You handle finance. A lot of people think they can't get a new car or what y'all term a new to you because we have a used car lot
Right.
out there. How does it all work, and is it impossible? Where's the credit score got to be, or what can you say?
It's not impossible. And as we always say, bad things happen to good people, Steve.
Yeah.
And, we look at the person, not the track record. So, there's great people out there that bad things have happened to. And it's all the structure of the deal. But I will tell you, we work our asses off with every situation, and 90% of the time, people are riding out in the car,
That's
new
awesome.
or pre-owned or
God.
whatever.
And tell me this much, a lot of people are tight on money, but they don't mind the payment plan because the payment plan works. And any payment plan, obviously you can pay it off. Y'all are now financing cars past that 60 months.
Yes. Yeah, we've got 72, 84.
84.
Yep, whatever needs to be done to get that payment down. It's just like a 30-year mortgage,
Right. And
Yep.
the thing is, with
So-
the Nissans in the cars, you've got your warranty. A lot of times it's that
Yep.
100,000 mile, five
Yep.
year thing. But no matter what, you're buying a new vehicle, and if you take care of it, you're in good shape, and you can
Absolutely.
make that payment. And maybe things do change where you can pay it off.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
but I love the fact that you can get people in because you look at young families. Or
Right.
somebody out there has had credit issues and they got little kids.
Right.
You want them in a safe vehicle.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And of course, the service department here, they take care of all these cars before they put these cars out there, and they're good to go.
Yeah, and service is what's endorsing us right now. I endorse Regal Nissan Service with Skipper doing sports for us.
Right.
I mean, and I mean, that's the thing. The service department is key. I don't know a better service department. My whole thing is if you drive a Nissan or Infiniti, come to Regal.
That's right. That's right. And we've got people that come from all over the place, not only for sales, but service. People who have gotten their cars serviced here for decades and decades and decades.
Jeff
So,
behind the camera used to come in.
Yep. Yep.
2 different cars.
Yep.
Man, and anything else left? So when they come in, they're going to meet with you. You're the head of financing, so you're the one
Correct.
with master approval?
That is correct. I put the big stamp on it, Steve.
So look, if you got bad credit, come in here and go, look, before I start looking at cars, can I just talk to Ron?
That's right.
Let's
Come
just see
me.
where I'm at. And I don't know if the Yeah Come On deal will help with that, but you're going to do whatever you can to help them.
Absolutely. Even if they say, yeah, come on, we're going to go for it.
Yeah, come on. I've been working with this guy the whole time I've been here. He's been here 40 years. That ought to tell you something.
Yep.
And you're one of the better looking people. Don't tell Skipper and Miguel that. You're taking, they think they're young and good looking, but you're the man. So what I kind of want to talk about real quick is track 13.
Yeah.
Because we're going to finish with that.
Yeah, you mentioned someone I'd never heard of until you mentioned her on the Fox FM show, the Southside Ride. Joan Armitage?
Joan Armatrading.
Armatrading.
I found her at 88.5. I was doing a show called the 88 Rewind on Georgia State Radio. Boy, the cars are starting to come in now. And the cool thing was I was just grabbing albums. Everything was albums, some CDs. And I listened to it, and I'm like, she blew me away. I didn't know who she was. Very soulful, but total blues artist.
In English.
And a great guitarist.
And I think she's English.
She's English. She's from England.
Well, do you remember the song?
No, I got to figure it out.
Okay.
So here's the deal. Just promise that we're going to play her.
We're going to do the Joan Armatrading.
Yeah, we are.
Joan.
Joan, Joan, Armatrading, and I did not know who she was until literally 1990.
Yeah, I'll find the song that we did before, and the link will be in the description of the show for today's track 13.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap it up on Friday with another another bluesy track 13.
We need bluesies. And again, we've been here at Regal Nissan. We're trying to talk to the GM. These guys have been tied up in meetings. If we can't, what's cool is service and finance. I think a lot of people worry about, can you afford it? And I'm like, what the hell? I mean, if you're in radio, chances are you've had some credit issues.
Yeah, see, I miss back in the day when if you did an endorsement, you got a car, right?
Do you want to talk to us? No, you want to? Is Doug busy? I can't get
No.
Doug. I can't. Huh? No problem. Tell everybody we're good. Thank you so much. You sure you don't want to call on camera? Very attractive girls talking to us right now. No. Pathfinders, yes. So are you in sales or service? Sales. So you sell. Well, sit down next to Jeff for a second, and we'll scoot in. Here's a salesperson. This is impromptu. She came to tell me that the GM is tied up with the owner. So what's your name?
Carolina.
Katarina.
Yes.
Beautiful teeth, beautiful
Thank
smile,
you.
beautiful hair.
Thank
and
you.
you were in sales here. So how long have you been at Regal Nissan?
For 6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
And right now, what's the biggest mover?
Well,
What are people buying more of?
right now we are moving more Pathfinders and Rogues, especially because they have both 0%.
0% on those?
Yes.
I like 0% financing. My mom drove the Rogue, and she loved it, and now she's in a Pathfinder. That's funny you mentioned that. I'm in an Armada with my wife, and then I've got the big truck, which we don't do the big trucks here anymore. But they have really worked on the Frontier, haven't they?
Yes, they have. They redesigned the whole body. The
It's a little
engine
bigger.
transmission. It's a little bigger. They have more features too. They have a spray and bay liner. They have 4x4. I mean, they're really good trucks for constructors.
So no 380Zs. No one's buying sports cars anymore. You
We're-
drive around. I see lots all dealerships. I don't see sports cars anymore outside.
We will have the Z coming in November.
There's a new Z coming out.
I mean yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So there's a new Z car now. I drove a 280Z and a 240SX on the Nissan fleet. My brother had a Nissan truck back in the 90s. What did you drive?
Now the 240SX.
240, same as me, the last one.
Yeah, it's 1998.
And that car's gone. We love it. We love our Nissans. There's a history here of
Oh, no,
Nissan
no,
and Dodson.
we're-
So how do they ask for? What's your name?
Carolina.
Katarina.
Carolina.
Katarina.
There you go.
Oh, you
You
gotta
can
do
roll.
the
You
Katarina.
can roll your R's.
I can roll my R's. I got some talents.
Okay.
Katarina. There you go. All right. This
Thank
is who
you.
you can ask for
you.
if you're looking to buy new and used, and y'all have got used deals too.
Yes.
Awesome. People trade in. I'm going to go ahead and tell you a trade in I'm not supposed to talk about. We'll finish the show. I was talking with Lane Kreider. Lane Kreider's here, who I worked with. Lane Kreider was here for like 18 years. Then he ran Nissan of Noonan 5 years. My sister-in-law worked finance. That's how I met him. And I bought my truck down there. I bought my Armada here, and then he came back here. And the problem is he lives down there. It's a hell of a drive. So he's driving from Noonan, but I was talking with him, and we talked trade-ins. Ineos is on this lot. And again, you can look up Ineos, but I'm a Nissan man. That's what I do. But he said there's a trade-in coming on a Corvette that there's only 2 for sale in the country. There was only like maybe 2,000 made, and it's a 2011
Corvette.
Corvette, and it's like got this funky orange paint job. There was only like a few that were painted this color. And
So
it's a five-
dealerships-
and it's a 5-speed.
They're looking for them.
Well, no. That's what this guy's going to trade in to get a new Ineos.
Oh.
And it's got low mileage. That thing's going to be for sale here.
Oh, okay. So we can
And
get
anybody
this.
that's a Corvette hound is going to freak out.
I gotcha.
Matter of
Okay.
fact, I think our boy Ed Bolian,
We need to get him up here.
we need to get him up here
Yeah.
because he might want to buy that Vet.
Yeah.
But there's incredible cars. People trade in all kinds of things to get themselves a new Nissan. So check it out. It's been our pleasure to be here today. They've been a great sponsor for the Yeah Come On show and Yeah Come On Sports. You met Skipper. So, hey, give these guys a ring and ask for the Yeah Come On deal. And Jeff's getting his car serviced here. So they will service things outside the Nissan Infiniti. A lot of times it might be better to make a phone call so they have your stuff here.
If you need parts, yeah.
Indy parts, and you go ahead. Let's hear the panty dropper. What's happening?
The panty dropper's getting the alignment and the wheels balanced. They got to stay perfectly centered to be an official panty dropper.
If you're in traffic and there's a red car next to you, and the guy
Be careful.
driving it has a tan, and you look down at him, and he looks back up at you, it could be Jeff. All right, so we're going to do Joan arbitrating for track 13.
Yep, that's it. Link and watch the video, listen to the song in the description, and that will be today's show live on MP4 from Regal Nissan.